Stream of consciousness. Let it fly. It is what it is. Fuck YouTube. Free thought. Maybe talking some truth, maybe talking some shit. Opinions that matter, opinions that don't even fucking matter. Well, there's only one way to sum this up. This YouTube channel, it's whatever. And that's the way I like it. Don't be scared. Just fucking build. There is a Terrence Howard interview on Joe Rogan. Now, it's come to my attention there's a lot of people that actually think that the man is kind of nuts. But then there's other people that say, you know what? I think he's on to something. Now, to be clear, Terrence Howard is not the first person to come up with his own theories. If you take Einstein is a man that had a theory. He was just simply able to prove his. You understand? But it still started out as a theory. It still started out as an idea. Let me let you guys in on something. These are the facts. There are things about electricity that we do not understand. There are things about magnetism that we do not understand. There's things about the very air around us that we do not understand. The ocean, we do not fully understand the entirety of it. And again, these are factual statements. I want you to consider this fact. It is possible for you to take a piece of wood and use that piece of wood as a makeshift hammer in order to drive a nail into another piece of wood, meaning that you can take something that is not a hammer and still have the same effect that a hammer would have on a nail. This means that you can use another tool in place of the tool that you know very, very well. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just because you don't have a hammer, it doesn't mean that you cannot drive a nail into a piece of wood. You can use the bottom of a hard shoe. You can use a stick. You can use a rock. It is very possible that every piece of human advancement that we have ever accomplished has been done using the incorrect tool. Do you understand what I'm saying? Consider this. When the first vacuum cleaner came out, people were amazed. They said, holy shit, it can't ever get better than this. When the first computer came out, they said, damn, this is it. This is going to change everything. It can't get better than this. When the first car came out, this is a wonder of invention. This is it. It can't get better than this. Time and time and time and time again, you see human advancement at its beginnings. And every time it begins, every single time, humans think this is it. It can't get better than this. You were literally using an inferior model, an inferior tool to get the job done. And then what happens? Over time, you improve upon the model. You improve upon your thinking. You improve upon your theory. And then just like that, that old IBM computer that I used to work on with nothing but green screen and single letters and DOS and floppy disk. Now look what the hell you have. Quantum computers, AI. Do you understand what I'm saying now, folks? Do you get what I'm saying? It is extremely possible. It is factual that you can get very far using an inferior tool. And that is exactly what we have been facing for the longest when it comes to the science of this human civilization. We have been wowed by Newton. We have been wowed by Einstein. And really, it was the dreamers, the Teslas. Those dudes were the ones, because everything that they said wasn't set in stone. Even Einstein had to admit that, you know what? Nah, I don't have it all figured out. There has to be more to this. You got your theory to work. You got the space shuttle to fly. But was there a better way? And if there is a better way, then that proves without a shadow of a doubt that you didn't fully understand the forces that you were tapping into. Everything that we quote unquote know is up for debate at any time. So when you have a man named Terrence Howard that says colors can be transformed into sound, into frequencies, well, the shit sounds crazy. But what happens when it works? What happened when it works? So to anyone out there that has their theories or anything like that, don't let people take your theory from you. Instead, write it down, and also make sure that you speak to people that are not just academics, but people who are open-minded. Because there's no real reason to shoot you down just because you come up with a different theory. There's no reason to call you stupid. You may very well have just invented a brand new understanding, a brand new tool that can take human beings to the next level. And I will tell you one thing about my own personal theory. Our understandings of the magnetic poles are not correct. Opposites do not attract. The same attracts the same. And if you want to use a non-scientific example, look no further than the girl that's a nerd who's attracted to the bad boy. She's not attracted because it's her opposite. She's attracted because there's a person inside of that bad boy that she really is, that she wants to be. There's a fire and desire inside that bad boy that that good girl relates to. The same attracts the same. And meanwhile, if two people are opposite ideologically, then that means a person that says, I will never take drugs and I refuse to take drugs and I am ideologically opposed to taking drugs, they will never ever deal with somebody that takes drugs in their personal lives or any place close to them. That's because they are polar opposites of each other. Opposites do not attract. They just don't. But the same attracts the same. The magnetic pole theories, even though we have gone a long way with our understanding, quote unquote, of magnetism, I believe that we have longer to go. And I'll just leave it at that. Everybody take good care and think outside this box, because there is no box. Peace. Hey everybody, if you like that video, please consider subscribing to the page. Why not? What's it gonna hurt? Also, I have a graphic novel entitled Isis Omega. You can read the graphic novel for free. All you have to do is go to my website, click on the Isis Omega link, and scroll down, and you will see that there is a link for you to download the entire graphic novel so that you can read it on your phone or on your PC at your leisure. I hope you enjoy what you read, and if you do, let me know. I'm just like anybody else. I like to hear nice things, as long as it's the truth. Take care.